My motor's knocking hard tonight. Guess that service engine light was right on my dashboard.
All right, so we didn't really explain too much leading up to the beginning of this video, but fourth gear kind of got annihilated in GSR Trans. So we have it all apart right now. You can see there's still a little bit of metal fragments in there, but we're kind of trying to just clean everything up. We're going to be removing fourth gear. Now, when the teeth actually broke on it, one of the teeth fell down into the pinion on the countershaft and destroyed a tooth right there. So unfortunately, that caused us to need to get another. And they have the combo with the final drive, since the final drive got a little scored up as well from M Factory. So we're switching over to an M Factory pinion and final drive. This combo is actually a different ratio. It brings it up to brings it down to a 4.0 final drive. So that's actually going to be a little bit better for us in the long run, with actually being able to get a little more mile an hour out of this Trans. But the main concern right here was obviously the Bluetooth gear set right here. So we're gonna get that fixed out right now. We got Brett, the madman, about to tear into this because he is much more knowledgeable with everything. And we're also going to be replacing first gear synchro, which, if you guys saw in the roll race video, we had a little bit engagement problems when we were already running, and I think has a lot to do with the condition of this synchro right there. Now, I'm no Trans guy, but you can see a little bit of the teeth were starting to have some wear on them, and this really looks like it got stamped out right there. And if you look for comparison, this whole side profile is much thicker than this one right here, so this must have had some level of problem that hopefully just a simple synchro swap will fix, and we can get her back on the road and this Trans back together today. Nice. So for the differential side of things, everything still looks pretty good. We're still rocking the M Factory diff. This is just the standard off the shelf. It's not the race pack or anything version, just the regular one you can order online. We're going with the replacement fourth gear, which is the exact same ratio as OEM from M Factory / Synchrotech, and the only thing really changing is the final drive stuff. But yeah, this is going to be simple swap over stuff. The cuff needs to come off, the bearings right here with the nut, and then that gets pressed off, and then we'll be coming down here for the synchro, but the main action will be right here, and actually this whole shaft, since this needs to be replaced. But yeah, what we got, the impact?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. And it's done. Just kidding. So that's what this thread is gonna be used. So the nut that he took off is essentially what this component right here is gonna have the nut on. Should be pretty.
Yeah, I think it's a press. I'll get the bearing splitter, which will be
Nice.
This thing doesn't like fit on right because of the cuff.
This the two different ones.
Yeah, this is just the spacer, and then this is the bearing. And this bearing is pressed onto that shaft. Yeah, I think you should pull her, knock it off. But
What if we put the puller around, like the jaw style, around here, and push this down,
and pull
like
it.
what we did on the alternator?
Yeah,
Would that work?
Pull on the cuff itself.
Right.
Yeah, because this should come out of there, but it can't because of the gears, obviously.
Oh, right.
Because if that came out, we would have room. But I don't think it can because the bottom's out to there.
And then that little lip.
Yeah, that's what's sitting there.
Out of the
Oh, okay. I just pulled the cuff off of that.
That worked well.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah. We'll just leave this together. That way we can work on one at a time.
Nice. So that gear would be this one. So like that. You can see most of them are gone. So top section with the bearings got pressed out. This is fourth right here, or what's left of it. And now we're taking everything else out of that stack.
Paper towels.
Yeah. Just one?
Yeah.
Nice and clean. So we found something else wrong in here. Was it this one? I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the second gear synchro assembly. Essentially, it's a 3-piece design, and it became a 5-piece design, unfortunately, because 2 of the little tabs broke off. One goes right there, and another goes right there, and that has to do with obviously shifting. And yeah, we weren't going to get much shifting done if that continued like that. So luckily, here at Real Street Performance, we keep plenty of that in stock. So ready to go. We got one off the shelf. Gonna throw it on the car right now. And yeah, we have a bunch of these guys, so whatever you need, got them in stock. Look at that. It's you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Damn. It's pretty cool. So Brett's setting up the new, you said that's called the pinion, right? Or main shaft?
Right. It's the main shaft. Essentially, its a pinion would be like a rear-wheel drive vehicle to drive the differential.
If only I could be so lucky and have a rear-wheel drive. That's pretty cool. Getting that set up right now. So for assembly, we were already using M Factory long first. So you can see that's why it's stamped right there. That's not an OEM gear. So now we're going to have M Factory first, M Factory fourth, and then GSR second, third, and a 5th gear cuff also from M Factory. So we got a bunch of M Factory goodies in this one. Little assembly lube from Brett.
Back of bearing in front of the name.
Very nice. Oh man. Money. So old 4th.
Yeah, this is what
A new 4th right here. So obviously you see it's pretty much drop in, teeth on the inside, teeth on the outside. It's not straight cut or anything. It's just their replacement. And yeah, what are you putting in 3rd right there? I think.
I don't know.
Auto trans, guys. Oh, that's good. It's gold. All right, so this shaft is officially done. It's got the new final drive set up. That's still in here. I got to take it off of the diff, but we're looking good on this end. 1st and 2nd now goes in effortlessly. Like absolutely no problem getting to either of them. So we're going to be good on that end. Everything's tightened back up and staked back into place, and looking pretty good. Now we just took off the top stuff on this area. We got to remove 4th gear, and the cuff is being worked on right now by Brett somewhere because it had a little bit of indentation from when everything kind of let loose. So he's getting that cleaned up right now. Then we can reverse, take everything off. Here's the old one. All tore up. And the new one. Another cool thing, I believe the M Factory one has a removable cone. This section right there. There was a specific reason for it, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember what that is. But yeah, this section is removable rather than just having to change the whole gear if something happens with this area right there. It's pretty cool. Trans is fully back together. Everything's looking pretty good right here. I'm about to add a little silicone, clean it up a little bit, and put the case back on. Should be back in business soon.
Spending like 5, 6.
Transmission is back in. We got Brett the man over here, kicking butt, taking names. Looking good. Trans is spinning. Let me see. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, reverse. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I think it just needs to spin a little before it gets like, everything all said and done. All right, I just got done adjusting the throw also with this bottom collar right there. I was missing the set screw, so it was kind of just doing whatever it wanted. So Brett let me get a bolt and some Allen keys and got that all changed up. So now we have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then neutral. Reverse is always a problem on these. There we go, reverse. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and reverse. All right, Louise?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, that's it. All right, so she is pretty much set to go. We got everything situated. Trans is back in the car. Everything's looking good in there. We took it out for a drive, drove around the block for a couple minutes, and everything engaged very well. So we were able to make sure that all the gears went in. You can notice a little bit of difference with the final drive change, nothing too drastic, but you're really gonna see the difference when we actually take it to the track. So if I hadn't mentioned it before, we changed the final drive. It was previously a 4.4 final drive. Now it's switching over to a 4.0. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna be able to trap 167 without revving it too high, only to 9,500 RPM. It'll trap 167 on that gear ratio. Previously, I believe with the math, like doing the calculator and whatnot with the Zeal AutoWorks transmission calculator, I believe it only said that I was able to rev to one or drive up to 151 maximum, and that would kind of put us behind if we really wanted to back half a little harder. So I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna be able to actually go faster, and we fixed what was wrong. That being said, guys, I do still have the 2 events that I've been promoting. We're doing the 11th at Bradenton Motorsports, the TRC event, the Street Kings, and then on the 19th of December, Import Face-Off in Bradenton Motorsports at PBIR, or at PBIR, Palm Beach International Raceway, not Bradenton Motorsports. Brian's over here working on some stuff, looking funny at me.
If you guys think I should turbo case swap this Camry, smash that like button.
Oh man, we should do that. Let's do it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go to those events in the next coming month, so it should be pretty fun and finally get to test out the car in the drag racing side of things, even though we just did the roll racing recently. And there's a couple more changes that we did that I'll touch base with on another video, and then you guys can see where the car is and what else we need to do for it. That being said, guys, we're gonna wrap up the video for today. Huge thank you to everybody who helped out with this. Brett, most importantly, he was helping me all day and night with the transmission. Brian, of course, helping me out as well with all the little questions I have and, you know, funny add-ons to the videos. And of course, Michael.
Your parts, Poppy. Right
Your
here.
parts, Poppy. What's
Right
up?
here,
What's up?
man. How you doing?
And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.